It's time to visit the mind. Visit the mind of one Matthew Archbold and find out what in the world is on the mind of Matthew Archbold. Again, we use as our fodder his website, creativeminorityReport.com. So if you want to follow along, good morning to you, Matthew.
Hi, Matthew.
Good morning. How are you?
Great. How are you?
Depends on who you ask.
Yeah, I get that. So I've got a great story.
Oh, good.
This is fun.
Okay.
So so this was last month in Romania. So
Okay.
Picture it's this great-looking abbey church, Our Lady of Sorrows. It's been there since 1130, and the local government decided, you know what? The abbot, the monks don't need to be there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't need to be there. We're going to take it over, and we're going to hand it over to the Freemasons
Oh,
because
my
they want to have it.
Oh, wow.
And the Freemasons have a lot of power there.
Huh.
So the abbot there, Abbot Anselm, he didn't hide at all. He didn't barricade the doors. He didn't raise Cain. He just stood there on the steps waiting for the police to come cuff him and drag him away from the 900-year-old monastery. But what happened was a bunch of the Catholics from the town in that parish all came up and surrounded him.
Oh, wow.
And they stood there in like this torrential rain, and the police showed up, and all these other security and all the government bureaucrats showed up, and all these people surrounded him, praying the rosary, and until the gendarmes, as they call them, didn't know what to do, and they issued a stand down order, postponing it, hoping that the people will go away and maybe they can do it on a more nefarious basis. But how about that for Catholic epic awesomeness?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and
wow.
I love it. The title of your story uses a Catholic theological term I can't say on the air, but in any case, fabulous story of courage and strength, right? And it shows we could do this. We could do this.
And do it in the right way. I mean, they're gathering, surrounding him, praying. I mean, this is just a wonderful example of how to stand up to evil, but to do it in a very loving and prayerful way. Well, it's wonderful. What do you think's going to happen with this, Matthew?
Oh, it's a fallen world. Eventually, it'll probably go the way of evil, and the bad guys will win in every way perceivable on Earth. But, there's something about a moment like that that lives in the hearts of everyone who was there and everyone who hears about it and everyone who saw it. And the victory could be years from now,
right?
In that it changes hearts and souls, and a lot of times the way the world weighs these things, Catholics tend to lose these things. But seeing others stand up and pray in the face of tyranny, it moves people, it moves hearts, it moves souls, and in the end that is our job.
Right. Right. Is it? And do you think they're like the Catholics in that community will continue to be present?
Yes.
Okay. I just wondered, because I was hoping they're stronger than we are. We get tired of things real fast and move on to something else, Yeah.
Well, also there's not a whole lot to do in Romania, to be fair,
Dracula's not hanging around anymore, and so
Yeah, let's just go down to the local monastery, see what we can do there. Yeah.
It makes me think of another time and place, right? I mean, England, when they took all the monasteries and all that good stuff, and a story coming out of Great Britain right now, they have now said to all the royalty, you're not in Parliament anymore. So we see this crumbling. It's taken 500 years, but we're seeing the crumbling of the royal family there. And you just wonder if there isn't some shift even going on in that regard, Matthew. We're seeing it in France, where there was an attack on the church, and now the church is rallying back. I mean, you just have to say, in various corners of the world where there have been outright attacks on the church, there is this kind of, I wouldn't say silent and not so slow. There's a stirring going on that seems to be countering what has been done to the church over the years.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing in that, for years, people have thought that being a Christian and being a Catholic meant you were supposed to just acquiesce to the world, and just be nice all the time. Be nice, and I think people are finding that it's hard to move people when they're praying, and someone who's serving a different world, someone who's serving a different ruler, is a lot harder to control. And that's one thing. The world's power hates Catholicism exactly because of that. Because we shouldn't be tempted by this world. Mm-hmm. And it's hard when someone has their eyes on a different prize than everyone else. You can keep offering the world, you can keep offering this or that, but it shouldn't have any impact on us, because our religion is not the religion of nice, it's not the religion of worldly good, it's the religion of the cross. Mm-hmm. And the cross isn't a feel-good symbol for the rearview mirror. Mm-hmm. Its splinters should dig in a little bit. It should cause a little blood. Deny yourself and take up the cross and follow him. That's what we're called to do.
Yeah. Yeah, and we very much live in a world where, we, like you said, we want to keep everything nice, stable, convenient, we just want our life to be settled, and anytime it's disrupted in any way, we get nervous and try to find that, settled point again, rather than saying, I'm following the Lord, and I don't know where it's going to take me, right? And that is living a life of unsettledness. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, carrying the cross means saying no when the world says yes. When the world screams yes, it's still saying no. It's standing against abortion when, they talk about, don't you support choice? It means defending marriage when redefinition is supposed to be compassionate.
Yep.
But it means calling a sin, even if it costs you popularity, which I've never had to deal with, so I haven't had that temptation.
One of these days, Matthew, you never know.
I don't know. You're popular in my eyes. Yeah, it's in my eyes, Matthew.
Yeah, but you're right. I mean, we stand in stark contrast to the world, and that's going to be, it's going to create some friction, no doubt about it. So God bless that abbot there.
Yeah, and I would also mention, I loved things Jesus never mentioned. On your website. That's a great thing for people to read on the Creative Minority Report.
Thank you. God bless.
Always great. Thank you, Matthew. I love
Bye-bye, Matthew.
The cross, its splinters should dig in a little bit.
Yeah, there should be a little blood.
That's good.
Love it.
Yeah.